My name is David Jurka, and I'm the Associate Director at Kent State University's Cleveland Urban Design Collaborative. We're part of the College of Architecture and Environmental Design. And for the past 2 days, we've been kayaking along the Cuyahoga River from Kent to Cleveland. It's about a 50-mile paddle. Some people are familiar with the drive between the two cities, but we started the Crooked River Commute 4 years ago with the intention of building an identity of the river, of the communities along the river, and creating a clearer sense of connectivity between Kent, Cleveland, and all those communities in between.
It's really an amazingly unique experience to be able to see that much of the Cuyahoga River. It's a fascinating river. And it was just really exciting, really fun, and very hard. And it's certainly an experience that I'll never forget.
There's a lot that could be done in this river. You don't necessarily have to go to Colorado or Utah or anywhere to get this kind of experience. It's right here in our backyard. It's in Cleveland. So, it's there to enjoy, and not many people are aware of it. So it's not bad water. Burning River is the thing of past. It's just a name now, but a lot more could be done at this point, and we did it, and we are really proud of that.
Actually, I guess frankly, something just given my interest in architecture that became unusual is that the views of the city, and as well as the assets right off of the city, as far as history is concerned, you just really can't see from anywhere else. At least I have never seen these kind of perspectives, and that's actually a really beautiful thing. It's a really cool experience, and changed my view of the distance between the neighborhoods, and how, and by that I mean kind of changed my view of proximity. And so it's just really interesting to see how the rhythms of, or not rhythms, but just adjacencies that don't register when you're driving the highway. yeah. And so that was really good.
The transition from the narrow Cuyahoga that we had been used to for the last 2 days into that shipping channel was pretty amazing. It's the river completely opens up and is surrounded by industry. It's a sight to see, and really interesting. It makes me want to go learn a lot more about the industries that are right on our river and see what they're up to.
I'm originally from Evansville, Indiana, which I mentioned earlier, but I didn't expressly say, is right on the lower border of Indiana, the tri-state area of Illinois and Kentucky. So I was raised on the Ohio River, and so to have moved to a new city, which I would like to call my home, and to have a river, it's just a no-brainer to spend some time on it. It's just hard for me to imagine having a river in my backyard and not making use of it. And so obviously, it's easy for me to look past those kind of stereotypes. But coming from someone southern Indiana, Ohio River doesn't exactly have a great reputation either. I think perhaps maybe it's just important to kind of give it a shot and see it on its own terms, especially given the full length of the river. As you mentioned, the transition from the more rural regions to the urban districts. If you don't like the urban as it meets the river, look at it in other places. We have a national park that people also don't pay attention to, and the river runs right through it. It's a good place to visit. You can put in and put out before you see the city if you want to. Yeah, there's definitely somewhere along that river, given the diversity of its landscape, that anyone could find something interesting to see.